Hey, Karen here from Goodness Me. The votes are in and you chose Silencing Your Inner Critic. Last night I went out on date night and we went to see A Star Is Born. Amazing movie. You've got to go see it if you haven't seen it already. Now this is not going to be a spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. But at the beginning of the movie, she was told, or she believed she could never become a star because she'd been told her nose was too big. Now, I kind of connected with that because I've got a nose that's, too big. And when I first started dating my partner, he actually told me, has anyone told me I had a big nose? But your inner critic can come from a simple thing like that where someone says something to you, or it could be an experience you've had. It can be an experience or a limiting belief that's been passed down by your parents through your genes. But a limiting belief can be, or that is your inner critic, and it can be self-sabotage. So first off, what you really need to do is actually ask that voice that comes into your head and ask what is its purpose. Because sometimes that chatter we have in our head could be something that's protecting you and protecting you for a reason. So, for example, if I wanted to become a ballerina, like at my age, that may be impossible because I haven't trained for it. But at a younger age, where you've got the opportunities to go through the proper training, it is achievable. So you need to actually ask that voice when it comes in, what is its purpose? What are you trying to do? Are you just self-sabotage, or is it something that I need to listen to for self-protection? But if it's that voice that says you're not good enough, you're hopeless, you'll never achieve anything in your life, they're all limiting beliefs and it is self-sabotage. So what can you do about it? There's a few things you can do. Now you can do some journals. A great journaling exercise to do is actually list all your actual achievements, because when you've got it in writing what you've actually achieved, you start to believe that you can do anything. You are smart enough, and look at what you've done. So that's a great way. Another thing you can do is actually sit down and ask your friends. Like I've actually done this where I've emailed out a few friends and actually asked them, what do I do well and what, can I improve on? And, some of the things they come back with, it's like, wow, I didn't even really see myself that way. So that's one way to silence that inner critic. But another technique you can do is when that voice comes in your head, give it a name, like name it Mavis, or whatever name you want to give it, some absurd name that sort of, might make you laugh. And then change its voice, like give it a voice like Donald Duck, or or Mickey Mouse, or even someone who's just sucked on a big helium balloon. And as it's talking, turn the volume down, make it black and white, push it further up to the corners, like the corners of the room, so it gets quieter and quieter and quieter and gets further and further and further away. And when you do that, you'll notice that it doesn't have any hold on you anymore. So that's a couple of little things you can do to actually silence that inner critic. And obviously you can contact me and, we can talk about some other techniques like Creatrix, which is the most amazing tool for women to silence the inner critic. But anyway, I hope this has helped you and have a fabulous day.